Wow. So this is what Africans put on the arrows when there's war, and you see those in the village, they use bow and arrows. This is what they will go and put on the arrows before they start the war.
So that when they shoot you,
yeah. So even if the arrow touches your finger, you would think, oh, you're just a small cut. But you walk for some time and then you can't breathe and you fall.
Hello guys, welcome to BEFE'S Space. If this is the first time of coming across this channel, you're highly welcome. Currently I'm at the Aburi garden. This is my second time of being here. Guys, the first time I came here, it was like I just came to show people how beautiful the garden is. But this time around, we are going to be learning a lot. So if you want to know more about nature, you want to know more about plants, about trees, then don't skip, because trust me, you're going to enjoy this video and it's going to be very, very much informative.
My name is Martin Kudri. We are in Aburi Botanic Garden. I would like to give you a brief introduction or a brief history about the Botanic Garden. The park is 135 years old. That was during the year 1890s. It was officially established. It was done by the British colony when we were under the British rule. The size of the garden is about 160 acres, but it has been divided into two sections: forest reserve and then a botanic garden. As for the forest reserve, we advise visitors from going there because of snakes. Then for the garden, it's 30 acres. We want to start with the timber section. With these trees here, when we go, the leaves are green. When you crush the green leaf, it looks like blood is coming out of the leaf. Here in Ghana and in some part of Africa, when we are acting and we want to pretend we are bleeding, we use those things to pretend that we're bleeding. Come see. Let me guess. Yes, so you can point the camera on as a tree.
This is a tree.
Yeah, the leaves are how here. I always want to go for the young ones so that we don't waste much of the leaf. Watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the name of this
The
plant.
tree is called teak. T-E-A-K.
T-E-A-K.
Teak.
Okay.
That
I
is-
wish I could.
You want to do? Yeah, if you want, I can give you a small one. You want to try it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Crush it. Make sure you crush the juice out of it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Pictonia grandis is the scientific name.
The scientific name is what?
Pictonia grandis.
Titonia grandis.
Yeah.
Mr. Martins,
Yeah.
please, I want to ask, is that what they use in making electric poles?
Yeah, sure.
This tree?
Yeah, the wood from the tree is the trunk. The trunk is what is used for electricity poles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we call this the timber section because most of the plant here, they get timber out of them.
Oh, okay.
These, for instance, are called cedar.
Which?
These big ones.
Okay.
Cedar trees. Sometimes you hear of cedar from Lebanon. Cedar used to build that. Cedar used to build this. So cedars are also very strong trees. The wood from them are used for construction. This has been here for 129 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, these are cedar trees.
I'm going to show you a tree which has a hole inside.
A hole?
Yeah, the tree has a hole inside.
Okay.
Why it has a hole is that there was a tree, an original tree, and a parasite, another plant, attacked the tree, killed the tree, and took over from the tree.
Wow.
And before we go there, look, it's happening here again. You can see the cedar is being strangled by a vine.
Okay.
That thing that you see climbing is a plant that would kill the tree. In 20 or 30 years time, it would kill the tree and take over from the tree. So that will be what I will show you when we get to the The one with the hole, the strangler fig tree.
So is there a way to prevent this from
Oh yes,
happening?
there is always a way. You can always cut them and destroy with your cutlass just to prevent the parasite from climbing. But here in the Botanic Garden, we allow nature. We don't interfere into the activities. So we let them be. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so that plant that I showed you, that was climbing the cedar. This is it, the vine.
Oh,
Yeah, it has turned to a tree and rather kill the original tree inside. So let's go in there and see.
Oh, I'll need it. Yeah. I'm scared though. See me lip it.
Oh yeah. So
I want to video inside. There's a hole inside. Come and see. Thank you. So guys, this is the hole. Yeah, something's flying down.
oh yeah, there are some bats here, sometimes lizards, sometimes some few green snakes around. Yeah, but they don't attack you. Don't be worried. No, you don't need to be worried. They don't attack.
Green snake don't attack.
Oh, they don't. Even almost all the snakes, they don't attack. It's only when you try to hurt them that they will.
No, no.
Why? People even climb it. I have climbed it and have come across them. You climb and then you see them lying there.
God forbid.
Yeah, you just be gentle on them and come back.
Gentle on them.
Yeah, don't let them feel like you want to harm them. Because if you are free and you are quiet, they will just be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a tree.
There was a tree here. If the tree was here, there was no way we can come in.
We can come in.
So because this killed the tree, that has created space. This one we call it the strangular ficus. A ficus are a type of plant. I will say strangular ficus because with this ficus it will always strangle, squeeze and kill the main one and take over. Yeah. People climb all the way to the top just to have a view of the city
No.
and the whole garden.
I don't want to have any view. Yes, snake will come and view me there. Let me put.
This is a chloroquine tree for malaria.
Chloroquine tree.
Chloroquine. You haven't heard
That they
of
use for
chloroquine?
malaria.
Yeah.
Where's the tree?
Very bitter. If you want to taste it, we can go for a leaf
Let's
for
try.
you to have a taste. Okay.
You taste.
This one, the leaves are high. Let me see whether.
So guys, this is chloroquine tree. Chloroquine that they use for the drug called chloroquine for malaria.
Thank you. Yes, see if you can hold this.
So guys, this is what it looks like. This is the baby. You can't taste.
Just take a bite and then you will understand what we're talking about.
We don't.
How does it taste? Did you buy it?
This is supposed to be bitter leaf.
Yeah, it's just like the bitter leaf.
No, it's worse. It's worse.
It's best. Yeah, that's why.
Guys, this is worse than bitter leaf.
Take a long time to go.
Yeah.
It will do what?
It will take at least some time, an hour or two before
Yes.
the bitterness will.
This one is not good. It's
good.
but
Good
it's good for health.
Malaria, fever, typhoid, and now COVID.
Oh,
There was
okay.
this COVID drug medicine that they brought that hydrochloroquine.
Okay.
That's where it's extracted. This is the quinine. That's where they extract it from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bitter. For a long time. Your tongue.
And the nutmeg is here.
Okay, let's go.
Nutmeg.
Yes.
Yes, right here. There's some fruit on it. It's getting out of season, but there's some few fruits still up there.
Okay, nutmeg.
Yeah. So when the fruit is ripe, it's open and the nut comes out. So we come every morning and collect the nuts on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. This one here is another nutmeg, but it's a male nutmeg. So that's why it doesn't produce.
Okay, this one doesn't produce fruits because it's male.
So it must always be next to the female so that it can pollinate the female tree to produce. Yeah.
So this is actually the nutmeg we use in cooking.
Yes. And the seed is in the fruit.
I see.
Yeah. So we're going to see the Oyami Dua tree.
Oyami Dua.
It means God's tree.
God's tree.
Yeah.
Why is it called God's tree?
Those trees, they grow taller than all other trees in the forest.
Okay.
So back in the days, there was a strong belief in Ghana that if you want to worship God or pray to God, you need to channel your prayer and worship to nature. So they will always locate the tallest tree and then pray or do the sacrifice and hopes that the tree will be able to take the message
to God
because it's higher and closer to God. See, those days when they were done with their prayers, they always cut the back of the tree and the leaves. So the back of that tree and the leaves, after the prayers, when they cut it, they were able to use that to heal almost all forms of diseases.
Wow.
Yes.
And it actually heals.
Oh yeah, yes, it will heal. Eczema, rashes, malaria, typhoid, fever, rheumatism, ulcer, especially women who were in labor. If you are supposed to give birth and you are in labor for days, you can't give birth, they consult the tree and cut the back. If you boil it for you to drink, in a few minutes, then you notice the baby will become.
Wow.
So that really convinced us that the tree has something to do with God. But now, with modern day research and science.
But is it possible to still plant that tree?
Oh yeah.
So where can one get the seed to plant it?
Oh, that's if you want to buy plants or buy trees, then you come to the Botanic garden, like you are here. Yeah, we are not just doing tourism, but we are into plant propagation.
Okay.
So we will propagate plants and flowers, and they are there for sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
For the tree, with modern day research and Christianity, it has been researched and found out that it has chemicals in it.
This tree?
No, the tree we are going to look at, the Oyami Dua.
Okay.
So it is the chemicals in it that does the healing. Yeah, but we used to believe that
it was God.
Yeah, it has some connection with God. Yeah, but so today we still call it Oyami Dua, meaning God tree. It's a tree from God.
Is there a name for the chemical?
Yeah, Alstonia.
Alstonia.
Yeah, the tree now is called Alstonia tree. And some of the chemicals that are extracted from it is what is used for oxytocin. Let's say if you are pregnant, you're supposed to give birth and you are finding it difficult. That chemical or drugs they give it to you to induce to help the baby come out. They are all extracted from the Oyami. Oh yes, that's the Oyami Dua in front of you. And this is a young one. This is a baby. It's now growing.
This is baby?
Yeah. In the forest, they will grow as if they are reaching the sky. They are trying to touch the sky.
Wow.
There's a belief that if you touch it and say a wish, the tree will be able to take it to God. Yeah. We are going to see the oldest tree in the garden that died 4 years ago. The tree lived 600 years and died 4 years ago. Yeah.
How did you know?
Carbon dating. It's a test. Since they met it here, it's a test that has been carried on it. Yeah. And before we go to the oldest tree that died, I think this building has something to tell about Nigeria. There was a war in Nigeria, the Biafra. The civil war in Nigeria, Biafra.
Yes.
When they came to Ghana, Ojugo and Gwan, to have a meeting to resolve the war, this is where they had a meeting. So this is what Nigerians call the Aburi Accord.
The what?
The Aburi Accord.
Aburi Accord.
Yeah.
Ah.
Aburi Conference. They have a meeting here in Aburi to resolve the war.
This is where the peace was
That's
made.
that's where the peace treaty was signed.
Ah.
We are calling on the Nigerian government to come renovate this building because it's depleting, and this building is very significant when it comes to the peace that Nigeria had, after the Biafra War.
It's at the back.
Wow.
Yeah, before it died, it was like twice this tree.
This is a big tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's supposed to have some
Tongues. Yeah. When you get close, you see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the mom that fell 4 years ago and lived 600 years. It's big. Why is it called this name?
The whites, when the British who used to live here, they actually initiated this place.
Okay.
So this was the biggest tree then.
Okay.
So one of them was called Knoxford.
One of the white men.
Was called Knoxford.
Okay.
And his wife just loved this tree those days. Every day, I understand, she would come early in the morning, come out and hug the tree, stay around the tree, even would drink coffee or whatever around. She just loved the tree. So they had to finally come together and name the tree after her.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why it's called Lady Knoxford. Just to honor, especially his husband's contribution. The husband was part of the people who brought the idea of developing this place.
Is this also the same?
Another one, young one.
This one is how many years?
70.
70.
So this will grow cotton. When they are in season, they start to produce cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right here by the tree of life.
This is called the tree of life.
It's called the tree of life. It was a pine tree. I mean, what most of us would say Christmas tree.
Okay.
It died and was designed by an artist called Kofi. So Kofi did all this thing, and all this art talks about life story. So when you come back here and you look at the top, you will notice there are leaders up there like a king.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a king. And when you get close to the tree, at the bottom, there's a baby.
Okay.
It means that every human being in society starts from the bottom like a baby. And when we are growing up...
Where is the baby?
See, there were two of them, but people step on them and they are...
Okay.
Yeah, some of them are broken. So every human being will start like a baby. With time, human beings will grow up. And when we are growing up, we struggle to move higher in life. It's the reason they all are struggling to climb. They are all climbing. Come see this guy here. Look at this young man. You can see his hand showing clearly that he's struggling to climb. He's climbing. And no matter how you try to climb, you need some form of support. So there are people behind who are pushing him up, helping him. But in life, some people will try to climb and they are being pulled down.
Yes.
They are here. This man is going through that. He is trying to climb, but look, those beneath or under him are holding him and dragging him down. They are bringing him down. So your society will show whether you will be helped in life or you will be pulled back. Then those that are taking this side of the branch, they are taking a wrong direction. So growing up, some people will go wayward. And most of them end up regretting that, especially old age. Some will die early. This crocodile is eating a young man here or a young boy here because he made a wrong choice, took a wrong path. Look, there's somebody crying up there. His mouth is widely open. He has handcuffs on him or chains on him. He has been arrested. He's like a criminal, has been arrested and is sentenced to jail. Yes, so this shows that people who takes a wrong path, they end in trouble or end in problems.
Yes.
Then let's come back. Every branch is telling a different story. You see, this particular one, each and every one on this branch is a business person. They are the entrepreneurs. So from the beginning, you can see the struggle they are also going through in order to improve on their business. They are doing so well. And the artist refused to end the story. He left the story unfinished. And that means business is unfinished. Business is innovative. It doesn't end. And when you come back, he did something up there. Like you see, there's a big man with a pot belly at the back.
Which one?
There's the big man at the back. He did that to explain or tell something about politics. His perception about politics is that when people are voted into power, most of them are just going to enrich themselves, not to help. So this man was put on top to represent them. But look at him. He's now living luxury. He's growing fat, growing belly, and stepping on the people's head. Look at his feet on the people's head. So the artist's perception about politicians is that most of them, they go there to enrich, to make themselves, but not to help. And when you come back here, there are people in uniform. Look, those men in uniform there, they are security. They are providing security. Like the military, the police, the service personnel, the security work. Then we left with two branches. Come back here. So when you stand here, then we are left with two branches. The one at the top, everyone on that branch belongs to a royal family. These are the people that can take over the kingship when the king is no more. You can see the king is on a different branch.
Yes.
People are carrying the king, serving the king. But in life, those that serve and protect the king or carry him around, if they don't belong to royal family, no matter how they serve the king, when he's no more, they will never be king. The king will come from this. Look at the branch going to the top.
Yes.
And it's now trying to tend to the king.
Yes.
And the last branch is the short one. Look at the beginning of the branch to the middle of the branch. Those are humans. But from the middle of the branch to the end of the branch, that's a snake, cobra. What it means is that some human beings are snakes. Yes.
Why are some human beings snakes?
What he's trying to mean is that you don't have to trust everyone. There are some people that are around you, always pretending to support you, but they are working very hard to make sure that they destroy you, your life. In Ghana, people like that are considered or called snakes. And that's what they did. And if you go around the tree, you will see there are several animals, so many of them. Like monkeys, giraffes, horse, rhinos, flamingos, elephants, camels.
Where is that? Okay.
The elephant, camels. These animals tell us that we should learn to coexist and live in peace with animals. You can see they are coexisting with the animals. That means humans were meant to live together with animals in peace. And in Ghana, one of our famous symbols, we have what we call the Adinkra symbols. These are symbols that we have in Ghana here that tells a lot. And this is one of them. We call this Sankofa. And I'm sure you know this is a flamingo bird. But with this bird turned back, in our symbol, the bird turned back and picked an egg. So you can tell that bird comes from what? An egg. Egg hatched them. So that is their root. So the bird with the long neck have turned back to the egg, meaning it has gone back to its root where it came from. So what it's teaching us as African is that as an African, no matter how far you have traveled, don't go and stay there and forget your roots where you came from. Especially those of us here too in Africa. We understand, we are seeing like now about our culture, our heritage, everything is now being changed to Western lifestyle. If we change everything to Western lifestyle, our culture and our heritage, when it's gone, when it's like for some time you will lose it. And when you lose it, it's like an egg. Imagine you having a fresh egg and you decide to drop it. There's no way you can get it
back.
So it means if you do away with all these things with time, it's gone. You can't get it back. So that's why we're saying it's not yet. We haven't lose everything yet. So this is the time we need to turn back and then pick everything. So we see Sankofa, back to our roots. And the story ends here. Come and see how the artist ended. Look at this hole. That's a female organ. It's created to look like a female organ, and that represents a woman. So in life, women produce children, women give birth to life. Everything starts from a woman. All these things come from what? A woman. So there are babies inside that are made with wood.
Okay, inside the hole.
Inside the hole. So he tried to mean that every life comes out from a woman. But before a woman can produce life or produce young ones, the woman needs to have sex with a man. So what you see there is a male organ. That represents a man. And he did this, and remember before he passed, he said, there's no way you can have two men or two women to have children. They must always be both sex. So that's the reason he called it the tree of life. And he used 9 months to create the story, to tell that women goes through 9 months to be able to have children. And that's why it's called the tree of life. So it's telling life story. And it's just a summary. That's just a summary, but it has a lot there. This is the first helicopter in Ghana. First one. The first helicopter in Ghana was brought to Ghana by the British colony when Ghana was under the British rule. So this is what the Gold Coast governors, the British governors, used during their stay here in Ghana till Ghana had independence. When Ghana got independent, the first Ghanaian president used this and handed it over to the military. So it was used by the military until it got broken. And when it got broken, it was at the Air Force. They packed it at the Air Force, and management of Aburi garden pleaded with the military to bring it to the garden, so that when people visit, especially children, they can have fun and play around it. So it was brought here 50 years ago.
50?
Yeah, and it was in a good condition with everything inside. But with time, yeah, the weather and a lot of vandals, people come to steal part of it.
Oh.
That has made it look like that. It's called Sikorsky aircraft.
Sikorsky.
That's the name of the aircraft.
Okay.
Yeah. You see this plant like a snake, the one that's growing around the tree, like a vine. Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
You will never see this plant growing on its own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it will always attach itself to a tree and then grow around the tree like a snake.
Okay.
So if, for instance, you cut it, some white sap, like liquid, will come out. If you mistakenly put that in your mouth or let that get into your body, in 5 minutes, your heartbeat will double up, will increase. When the heart is beating faster, then you can see your body swelling, expanding. So when you expand for 30 minutes and you don't know what to do, then you begin to realize that your throat, something is blocking your throat, so you can't breathe again. If you can't breathe for just about an hour or two, then you develop heart attack, cardiac arrest. So your heart will cease. So here in Africa, this is what Africans put on the arrows. When there's war and you see those in the village, they use bow and arrows. This is what they will go and put on the arrows before they start the war.
So that when they shoot you.
Yeah, so even if the arrow touches your
little
finger, you think, oh, you're just a small cut. You walk for some time and then you can't breathe and you fall. Yeah. So we call it arrow poison vine. A vine used to poison our arrows. And I've taught people here, especially the white, and they will everything they want to test and see.
They actually taste.
Yeah, look at this cut. I've witnessed 3 of them who have cut it, and we did the experiment.
Were they expanding?
Yeah. They were just lucky the antidote is working. It's good. It's a good antidote.
Which is the antidote?
Oh,
what is the antidote?
One of them is the Oyamidua. That's one of the best trees.
The
Gauze
tree.
And also charcoal in palm oil. You also stop it quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why would they take that risk?
They are more adventurous. White people want to try everything. They are just curious.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So we're yet to see if a black person will be adventurous.
No, we are not. We are not.
Sure.
Have a black person tried it before?
No, yet.
Oh, no, they won't. They won't.
Even the white people that tried, if you take the antidote and it goes, wouldn't it have any
side effects?
Oh, yeah. It's been tested and realized it has because it already has caused some damage to your heart. So when it comes back, you can easily always collapse when you panic. Something small, when you panic, you can collapse. Yeah. But they did well at testing it and all that. They got to realize that the poison immediately get in your body, it forces the heart to beat higher, faster. So now what they do is that, okay, since it has the ability to force your heart to beat faster, if for instance you have problem with your heart and your heartbeat is reducing,
you can use it.
They will measure to know how
quantity.
And measure the right quantity to help boost it.
How somebody will play with their life like that?
So this is our VIP garden. VIP, very important garden. You can see that most of the trees here, we have signboards on them. what happened is that if you visit this park and we realize that you are a prominent person or famous person, this park will offer you a young tree, or will welcome you with a young tree, and then you choose anywhere here in the garden and plant the tree yourself, and your name will be on your tree. So some of the famous people include the late Queen Elizabeth when she visited the garden, 1961. That's the late Queen Elizabeth's tree. She decided to plant mahogany tree. The one at the back is the son, now King Charles, when he was a prince. Yeah.
Silver oak tree. I see.
Now, in former Nigeria, Obasanjo, Nigeria President Obasanjo tree is also there. Yeah. But unfortunately, the sign on it is rusting, it's old. So
please, if people should write our Obasanjo.
They are writing it. I'm
going to scream it in the video.
This is Obasanjo's tree.
Which one?
This one.
This one?
He planted this tree in 1979. When he was
so they've removed the...
Yeah, the sign was old. So we're going to work on a new one and put it back. The sign writer is delaying it.
Okay.
Yeah. So he planted it in 1979 when he was a military general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1971, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, Ghana, one of our late president, Rawlings, also chose a Christmas tree.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Guys, look at the beautiful Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Planted by...
Yeah, no, I finished it. I just did the car park at the camp.
J.J. Rawlings, His Excellency.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, this is where we come to the end of it. I guess you have enjoyed whatever that I have said so far.
Yeah.
And I will entreat you to come. I guess if you want more information, you come.
Yeah.
Then you will enjoy it. So thank you for visiting Aburi Botanic Garden.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
You're welcome.
So guys, we have come to the end of today's tour. I hope you enjoyed the tour with me and I hope you learned one or two. Guys, today I wanted to climb that tree. You see that tree that there's a hole inside? I wanted to climb it. But Mr. Martin said there's every tendency that I will see snake there and I should just be nice with this. Snake. As I heard snake, brethren, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I did not climb. Maybe when you come, you can climb. Trust me, you can climb. People do climb, children do climb, but don't worry, I won't climb. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. At this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Turn on the bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And please do not forget to pay a visit to the Aburi Garden whenever you visit Ghana. Thank you. Bye.